Right, here we go. Core 21. First ever draft. Is this the best of one or best of three? Play games and receive prizes. I think best of one with it being 7. Gone over the cards a little bit. I kind of know some of the archetypes, but not super familiar. I know blue-red has been getting a ton of hype, which I'm excited for. I love blue-red. Black-white has seemed fun as well. Demir is kind of like a reanimation sub-theme or theme. I think green-red is 4 power matters type stuff. Rakdos, probably just like the standard Rakdos sack stuff, but the steel, the active treason type spell is uncommon, which makes it a little bit harder to pull off. Black-white is life gain. White-blue flyers, obviously. Green-blue is all about drawing cards, which is kind of cool. I'm very much not a big fan of the Simic color combination, but drawing cards and just churning through your deck is always fun. All right, we're gonna have to re-queue here. Not ready, said that last guy or girl or whoever it was. Hopefully we can get everybody ready, everybody on the same page here, and get to draft. There we go. Loser with free accounts. Oh, that was funny. So unfortunately we missed on the rare. There's only a few goblins, and that's not the best one that we are looking for here. Kind of a swing and a miss on the pack as a whole, honestly. That goes good in green-white. That's good in black-white. That's better in green-blue, but it's just a good blue spell. Let's just... Yikes. There's really nothing. Let's just take the goblin for the rare, I guess. But we probably won't play it, even if we end up in red. I could take the Frost Breath and try and cut the blue-red deck. I think I'll just take the rare for now, and we'll just start our draft with one less card. So Dragonfire is excellent removal. Prowess is kind of the blue-red theme. Basically, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, the creature gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. So Heartfire is a good card. There are Sanctums as well, but we're just gonna slam the Dragonfire here. That's a great removal spell for us. So maybe we'll just end up black-red removal. The Quaddle is great. It just grows and grows and grows, but it does get killed by things like Eliminate is the uncommon, obviously Finishing Blow. It turns out creatures die to removal. There's not a ton of Death Touch, so that's good for somebody. Whoever ends up in the green-blue deck will be happy. Thallid is also a fantastic card. Probably third best. I'm not sure where the Dryad falls, but we're going to take the Finishing Blow here and just stick with removal. So we could try and go black-red removal. Just black-red kill stuff. Pitchburn Devils would go good in the sacrifice theme. But there's not a lot for us in this pack either, honestly. Protege is the best card. This goes great in blue-black or blue-green. It's also just a decent body, helps churn through the deck. We just don't have any blue yet. I think we'll just take the Devils and stay on color. Swindler is fantastic in black-white. You have enough ways to gain life that paying the 3 life doesn't hurt, and then gaining 6 triggers all your abilities. So we do get another Immolator, which is good. The Battle Rattle Shaman, I love the name. is also not bad. Give something +2/+0 at the beginning of combat. I think Ranger's Guile is a fantastic green card, but we are not even close to green. I think we're going to take the Immolator, get ourselves a 2-drop. Kind of goes with our black-red sacrifice as well. Maybe if the Shaman Wheels, that's a nice little synergy there. Swing for 4, sack it, deal for to a creature or planeswalker. Could be good. Wow. Ooh, maybe we should have just forced blue-red. So obviously we're going to take Hobble Fiend here. That's the only card for us, really. Wow. Let's see. Oh, we can't see who's in our pod. There was somebody whose name was something about loser with a free account or something. That's funny. Yeah, so Hobble Fiend is the only card here for us. The Kraken is great. And then just a couple counter spells. Rookie Mistake is not good at all, in my opinion. It's just a way to save a creature, and in blue there's not a ton of creatures that are worth saving that aren't huge, like that Kraken. There's a couple of the, what are they called? The whale things. We're pretty red, so specking on the Stitcher's not going to help a ton. Burn Bright is nothing for us at the moment. We don't really have any ways to trigger the Indulgence either. I would be taking the land, honestly, if it were even half red. Because we're very red right now. The black could still be a splash. Do we want to... Okay, well, didn't notice the timer, so we'll be taking the land anyways. Thrill is a good card, especially in black-red. There's kind of a sub-theme, if you will, of black-red Reanimator. The zombie is better in black-green, where things just, you want things to die. We might take that. We're pretty low on creatures. It's between Thrill and the zombie for me. Blue is just seeming incredibly open. You know what? The Singer's a good card. The Reed is a good card. Let's try and spec on blue here. And then when we do, we get a Skeleton Archer. Bummer. Not bummer, but it's a good card. Although we could continue with the blue spec and take the Frost Breath. I think we'll stick with the Archer. As of right now, Finishing Blow is a better card than the Singer. So we'll just keep moving in with the black-red. I guess Corpse is a 2-drop, right? Don't love it, though. It's between that and Blood Glutton for me. Maybe the Bone Pit Brute. Just as a big body. I think we take the Corpse as something to sack. Yeah, there's nothing here. We'll just throw that in the non-existent sideboard. So Swindler did come back. But I don't know that this is the deck for it. Crash Through would be good if we do end up going blue, but I think we just take Swindler. Yeah, now we're just going to get nothing. Okay. That's good if we do end up having to go blue. Scarring is bad. Hey, there we go. There's a good rare for us. This thing is insane. Very happy to see that. The Geyser is also really good. Wow, this is a much better pack than probably anything we saw pack 1. Any of these 3 cards I would be so happy with. Thallid is incredible for us. The Steward is a sack trigger, but I wouldn't. Maybe if it wheels and nothing else does, We could also take the backwater and try and splash, but I don't think we have anything blue that we need to splash just yet. Indestructible, whenever Brash Taunter deals damage to, or whenever Brash Taunter is dealt damage, deals that much damage to target opponent. So if we put this in front of a Gloom Sower, we take 0 damage and deal 8 to them. And it's got a 3 mana sink in there. Tap it, fight something, whatever their biggest creature is. So immediately there's another Pitchburn Devils or the Punisher. The Punisher's pretty expensive. The Scythe is actually really good too, especially if we're going to be sacrificing stuff. Ooh! It's between these two for me. Roaming Ghostlight is fantastic. Blue card. I would be very happy with that. We do see another Kraken. I think I want the Scythe just because the Punisher's more expensive. But I would be really okay with anything. Either of those two or the Devils. The Devils would be the third of those three. Hey, we get another red rare. Faith's Fetters is really, really good. Shock is good. Another Thallid stinks that we're going to have to pass that. Can't attack unless you control 4 or more artifacts. At the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each non-creature. Non-token, yeah, so we should be creating some artifacts with that. And if we don't, it's a 3 mana 5/4. I will take that. I would love to get that Shock or the Thallid. I think that's our third one that we've passed now. So that stinks. Veto, that's my guy right there. I am so excited for that card in Commander. I might just have to take it because Furious Rise is a better Gruul card. I mean, we really have the Hobble Fiend could grow, but as it is right now, we have one card that triggers it. The Shaman is good. Kind of goes well with the Furious Rise. I'm just going to take Veto. We don't have ways to gain life right now. I just like the card. The smart pick here would be Thallid, but we've shipped enough of them on their way, so let's send another one. Maybe I will take this just as a 2-drop. A hard-to-cast 2-drop. So Turn to Slag is great. Kinetic Augur is really good in blue-red. How many instants and sorceries do we even have? 2 instants, no sorceries. So that's not the card for us. Turn to Slag will be our first sorcery. Good removal, especially if they have anything like the Scythe that we just picked up. I just panicked for a minute because I didn't see it. That would have sucked. Really good for if they have something like that. Otherwise, I've heard Alchemist Gift is overperforming a little bit, especially with something like Veto. Now that we've got a little bit of a life gain payoff, if we could put that on something, then that would be great. Devils is good, but we still don't have a ton of sacrifice stuff, so I might just take the Sanctum. No green. I haven't seen much green at all. That's probably... It's definitely my least played color. Probably my least favorite color, but it's not the worst color in this set, I don't think. I think it's just a Sanctum for us here. Another Devils would be good, but we do have a few 5-drops already. So Crash Through is whatever. This isn't the deck for it. For me, it's basically between Zombie and the Caves. 10 creatures already. I think I might take the Caves, specifically because of the Snoop. If we do end up playing it, then we're going to want that. Otherwise, we don't have anything super hard to cast. The unfortunate part is that we have a lot of low black and a lot more red. So if we can get some fixing, we'll want that. Another Furious Rise. Maybe we spec it. Otherwise, the Igneous Cur is like a low-level 2-drop. It is a 2-drop, but it's not great. I think we'll probably just take it anyways, though. Now, you know what? We'll take the Rise. No, we didn't. Never mind. Scratch that. Hey, we do get a Thallid on the wheel. Super happy about that. I'll take as many of those as I can get. We get another Devils as well. Maybe we want the other Goblin? I doubt it. It's a 1-mana 1/1 that deals 1. It's not awful by any means. Yeah, like that says, with Alchemist's Gift, that would be very good. If we had one of those, then maybe. We'll take the Blackguard. We don't have any ways to trigger the life gain. Well, we do have Veto. We do have Veto. And the Swindler. I think we still just want the 2-drop for now, though. Ooh, so the Shaman does come back, as does a Thallid. I still think we take the Thallid. Double sack fodder is always good. The Shaman would be a nice one to have as well. Alright, so we get a Goblin Arsonist. That kind of goes well with our Snoop, but not exactly a synergistic pick, more of just a 1-drop. See if we can get some gifts. That might give that thing Death Touch. So we do get a Mind Rot. Doubt we'll play it. Hey, hey! Mythic Rare. What does she even do? Discard your hand, then exile the top 3 cards of your library. Until end of turn, you may play those cards. Shock. -9, search your graveyard and library for any number of red instant or sorcery cards. Exile them. Shuffle your library. You may cast them this turn. Add 6 red mana. Wow! So it's a little bit better in blue-red, but it's basically a way for us to buy back all of our removal spells, which is good. Acolyte is a bomb of a common. Riddle form is fantastic in blue-red. On the wheel, there's not much for us. We'll probably get the Shaman or the Blackguard back, I guess. Grasp is what we're wanting. Not much else for us here. The Avenger would be a good splash if we had more big stuff, but we don't. So on the wheel, we'll probably get, I don't know, another Arsonist or so, maybe. So we do have an Alchemist's Gift. Do we want that over something like a Turret Ogre? Carrion Grub is really good. It seems to really overperform in blue-black, and everywhere else it's not great. Let's see. We've got a lot of creatures. If we had taken that Furious Rise, I would be on the Ogre. But since we're not, I'll probably just grab the gift, see if we can get more Arsonists and do something cute with it. So we do have a Rise. Perfect. We're not going to take it over a Shock or a Thallid. I think we just want Shock. First Shock is probably better than third Thallid, especially with all the other creatures that we've got already. If that wheels, I will be very, very happy. So another gift. I don't think Haze is what we want with how many small creatures we have. The Gloomsower is good, but we're pretty heavy on the top end as it is. Steward is alright as well. I think we have enough creatures. I'll just take the gift. So we will Thrill, I guess. If this were best of 3, I would grab the Crypt in case to go up against like blue-black. That's a really good card to have against them. But I think for now, just a Thrill in case we have something we can't cast. Just ditch it and draw a card. Probably an Archer here for us. Again, we don't have many ways to trigger the Indulgence, and I thought we had one. We don't. I think it's still Archer, though. Our only real way to trigger that is with the Swindler, and I don't know that we're even playing the Swindler. That being said, I don't know if we're playing the Snoop as well. If the top card of your library revealed, that kind of stinks. Another Archer or a Shaman? Third Skeleton Archer over first Shaman? We'll take the Shaman if for nothing other than it's the uncommon. Okay, could have taken the Archer. I don't know that we'll want both, but we'll scoop it up while it's here. We do get the Arsonist back. We get an Ogre. Just kind of a big body. I don't think we'll be able to trigger it all too much here. Now we can see. Losers with free accounts. I thought it was loser with a free account. Now he's just making fun of all of us that are free to play. IB, LB. Overall, I think the deck is coming together, not so much in the sacrifice. We'll just take the uncommon. Not so much in the sacrifice way. And I think the hard part about that is that there's no, or well, there's not no, but the steel card, whatever it's called, I forget the name of it, isn't in, it's in the set, but it's an uncommon. And so you're lucky to see one or two. We'll just take the Indulgence, fine. Probably not going to play it though. So here is our draft. Make it a little easier to see. We need to cut 9. I wonder if the gifts are too cute. I've heard they overperform, so I'll keep them. With the lifelink, it could trigger, actually, our Indulgence if we want that. So let's see. Removal, we've got Turn to Slag, Finishing Blow, Skeleton Archer, if you want to call it that. We've got good removal, honestly. We've got Slag, Finishing Blow, Grasp of Darkness, Scorching Dragonfire, and a Shock. Those are all really, really good removal spells. I'm wondering if this is a Sanctum deck. It's a way for us to gain a life. But I don't know. I mean, we have kind of a life gain sub-theme with the Sanctum, with Veto. I guess that actually goes really well with Veto. It kind of hits for 2 every turn, which is a lot better, a lot more than 1. I think I'm going to leave Veto in just because I like the card. I don't know that it's the smart play. Honestly, this Brash Taunter is really good for us. There's so many things where, you know, our Arsonist dies. We could hit them in the face. We could take out a 1/1, whatever. Brash Taunter, we could, you know, hit, or Pitchburn Devils, we could hit the Taunter. Oh, it's any target. I thought it was any target creature. Never mind. I think we cut the Snoop. I don't think he's doing anything for us, unfortunately. Let's see. We cut the Blackguard. It is a mana sink, which there's not many of in this set, but I think as far as mana sinks go, we're really looking to dump as much as we can. Oh, I guess it does tap. I think it's too expensive. 3 mana to give it 1/1 is a bit much. How are our low creatures? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. So maybe we do want it. I think the ogre's gone. We don't have ways to trigger it. Do we cut a devil's? I think we probably do. Let's see, what else can we cut? I would cut the cur, but I think we need low drop creatures. It's a little bit cheaper of a mana sink, and it gets us a little bit bigger than the, what was it? What was the one that we just cut? Where's my sideboard? The Blackguard, that's right. The Shamans, I don't think we need. That would help with our 4 power matters thing if we were running that. But we cut the Ogre, we only pulled 1 anyways. So I think we can cut those 3 more. Do we trim a land? Is that a thing in this set? Sure, we'll try it. Let's see what else. We could... Cutting Veto probably would be smart, but if we're going to run the 2 gifts, I think it's okay. Especially if we're going to run the Sanctum as well. I think that would be a fantastic thing for us to do on 2. Is it better than the Swindler? Is it better than the Blackguard? I think we'll run it. I think it's kind of a, I forget the word, but controversial, maybe, card. People seem to go back and forth on it a lot, whether or not it's worth running not in the Shrines deck. I remember Ill-Gotten Inheritance was a great card, but that also had a way to hit for 4. For 4, you could pay 4, sack it, and deal 4. This is only 1 a turn, but if we're going to run Veto, I think it's alright. Maybe? I can't cut any low creatures because we don't have many, honestly. Cut the Thrill, but then we have no card draw. We're not really triggering the prowess on that too often. It is just a good 2-drop for us. It's a 2-mana 2/2 that we can pay 1 and deal 2. What are the last 2 cuts? Do we cut the other devils? I mean, we can't cut Finishing Blow, Brash Taunter, or Chandra. Slag, maybe? Let's see, we would have Blow, Shock, Dragonfire, and Grasp for removal. I think I want to keep it and just play into the grindy long game more. Well, this is tough because I haven't played the format enough. We're gonna do that because the artwork on this card is so sick. The Walking Corpse, actually, I'll swap that for the Blackguard. No. Just kidding. Swindler. If we're going to run the life gain stuff, then we may as well run it. Maybe cut an Archer. I think I like Devils better than Archer for 1 more mana, honestly. Maybe we cut both. Let's try that. What do we want to call this? What is this deck doing? I don't know what this deck is doing. Let's try it and see if we can't figure out what the deck is doing. Grab me a sip of coffee real quick. Alright. Yeah, sure. We'll go for it. The Swindler first. I should have played the Fiend first, actually. That wasn't smart. Just in case they do have a kill spell for something. Yep, there it is. I could possibly just thrill away a land, honestly. Try and get some action. Some black, blue. I think I'm going to do that. I think I will end step, swindle, and thrill away the land. We'll see what they have. Nope, we are going to slag that. Never mind. That thing needs to get out of here. Pay 3, let's see if we win. Nice. Ooh, I like the Stone Fangs. Retro. Do we go for it? Heck yeah, we're going for it! Hey! Oh, that's awesome. So we'll Fangs. Do we want to... I mean, I'm not blocking anything with the Swindler. I could... Let's do this. Let's thrill the land. See if we get another land. Beautiful. And play the Swindler. Look at us go. Let's see what they've got here. Okay, they haven't put anything big in the yard yet, so they're not really doing the reanimation thing. They are doing the beat us down thing. So, play out the Thallid. We don't have anything to bring back. Depending on what they do, we could... I guess that's a sorcery, never mind. I thought it was instant. I was going to say on their turn we could swindle, try and gain life, or if they swing, use the gift to gain 3 life. On either one, give it +1/+1 in lifelink. But it's a sorcery. I am not paying attention. No blocks. Drawing some lands here. Would love to get into something a little bit bigger. Any of our removal would be great. Is it worth bringing back the Hobble Fiend? I really don't think so. Let's see what happens if we swing with the Thallid. Do they trade? Am I okay with just trading? I think I want to give it lifelink and bring back... I don't know if this is right or not, because it's a lot just to get back a 2/1. But it's a 2/1 that can grow at least. Bang. So this is what I was worried of with this deck, is that we do not draw cards well. Outside of Chandra, we do not have much. Okay. That's unfortunate. So yeah, outside of Chandra, we do have the one Thrill, but that's it. We're gonna need to start drawing into some removal here, please. Just like that. Oh, what a beauty. So, let's just swing. I doubt they'll block with the Singer. Okay. They will block with that. Do I grasp it? Oh, they will block with the Singer. Wow. I did not see that coming at all. They are scared of our life gain. Do we keep taking the 3 or deny them cards? I think I kill the flyer. We'll draw into something that'll block that out. That's a big boy. That's a very big boy. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So we can't kill that with the Arsonist if they do exactly that. Unfortunately, we are going to have to block and lose our Saproling. Let's do it this way. Damage, so we take nothing. And kill the Larcenist. Arsonist kills Larcenist. Ooh, they have 2 of them. That thing having hexproof is such a beating. Gosh, that's a good card. Scry on attacks, hexproof, big friggin' body. So let's see if they play something else. I don't think they really have anything to try and bring back. We'll force them to do it now if they want. Alright, deck, let's get some good off the top here. Taunter would be amazing. That is not a brash Taunter. We can pump it 1, 2 times. That's still not enough. It'd be a 5-2, and we need to pump it 3 times. Sanctum is keeping us in this game, though. We are still at 20. No blocks. I'll be able to block the Megalodon. Megalodon next turn. Dang it. I will not be able to block the Megalodon next turn. Yikes. This is not going well for us here. I was worried about drawing cards, and as it turns out, we have not drawn into much. Not like it makes a difference, but haha, we've done it. Bet you won't hit yourself. Taking a beating. And that's all she wrote. So we did not pick up nearly enough card draw, and it came to bite us right in the butt, unfortunately. Not sure what good card draw spells there are in Black-Red. Oh, let's do this real quick. Let's re-roll. So we're playing red. That's a 750. Black or green. Let's go. See if there's anything we want to switch. Scarring would draw us a card, but it's not worth it. Not worth it in my opinion. I think the Sanctum helped us in that game, honestly. I think it did some stuff for us. Maybe we used the Indulgence a little early. Probably didn't need to do that. Let's see if we want. We drew a bunch of lands, but I'm not going to change that for this game. I don't think it's worth doing that. If we want to cut anything, do we cut? Maybe we cut the Cur and add in, where did it go? The Pitchburn Devils, something a little bit bigger, just a little bit better of a top deck, really, is my thinking. The Cur is a really bad top deck. Thrill also isn't a great top deck, but we need as many cards as we can get, honestly. Just not. I'm not sold on the Scarring. I don't think we need that. So let's run it back. Get some more coffee. Okay, I'm sold. If we can just draw into some lands. Can't cast Grasp just yet, but that's okay. So we're just drawing all our big stuff now. We're drawing all of our big boys. Dragonfire is excellent. Another black blue. So they're not going to kill it. Thank you. We're just going to play the biggest blocker imaginable. Maybe I should have swung, see if they trade there. Okay, so that's going to get grasped. Rousing Greed is a great card. Oh, wow. Nothing. Let's do this now. I didn't want to use Dragonfire because it's an exile. And that is a death trigger. So we got one. That's going to help us with our land problem, honestly. Really, I like this card a lot in Limited. That's crazy. I didn't think about that at all. That ramps us up to 4. If we draw land, we can Taunter. If they play something huge. Wow, that's actually really nice. Oh, I should have put in cooler lands so I don't look like a dummy. So they play nothing. I am just going to swing, see if they flash anything in. If they do, fine by me. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Dang it. So there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. Play out the Thallid Pass. The unfortunate thing with Thrill is that we just don't have much in the deck that we want to ditch. Thrill is great if we had the reanimation spell, then we could just chuck the Taunter or something into our graveyard and not worry about it. But because we don't have that, I didn't even see one, I don't think. What is it, Rise Again? Rise Dead, Rise Alive? I think Rise Again. I didn't even see one in the entire draft, so would have been good. It's kind of like a black-red sub-theme with the reanimation stuff. Obviously, blue-black is the super reanimator deck. Let's see. I was hoping for a land. Let's do this. Let's swing. And if they block the Immolator, we can pump it twice so it's a 4/4 and not lose it. I'll just hit that now. Get in the extra point of damage. Get my 1/1. I don't think it's worth sacking that. I still want to get... Next land is huge for us. So that would be good to exile. Land. Dang it. Let's do this. I think we pitch burn the devils, hope for a land. Golly, are you serious? Wow. Let's just get in no blocks. Man, where's our lands? I'm glad I didn't cut one. Whoa! What? +3/+1 in flying. It's a demon. Oh, good grief. 7/4 flying lifelink. I wish I had that Dragonfire. So we can at least take it out, but wow. That is a card that we're going to have to be on the lookout for in the future. Because they can just bring it back by paying 3 life, right? Oh, if they have a counter, we're toast. Don't do it. Ah, oh, no. Uh-oh. That's alright. We have another kill spell. Luckily, we didn't ditch any of them, but now we need another land. Ugh. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Boom. So if we don't get land here, we are toasted. Yep. I don't think there's anything we can do. Nope. We're out. So this is going well. Apparently the deck just sucks. Would have liked some more land that game. I feel like we underdrew, but we overdrew the first game. It's alright. It happens. Let's just not get skunked here. Let's get one win. Oh, here we go. I know. I know what I forgot to do. Okay. Can't cancel. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Yeah. I don't love it. I would have liked some lower drop stuff. That's okay. Because now we really have nothing until 5, which hurts a lot. If they want to trade, I'm more than happy. Please do it. Thank you so much. Wow. Appreciate you, bud. Yup. Absolutely. Kind of creepy looking artwork on that guy. Okay. Hey, look at us. We're just drawing everything we need. Just get in for some damage. Not the best grasp target, but depending on what they're doing, if they're doing the, yeah, see, if they're doing the black-red sack thing, let's see if they want to trade. Perfect. Fine by me. I'll just get my stuff back, thanks. More, basically if we draw into Thrill, just give us some discard fodder. Oh, excuse me. No, don't take my taunter. Oh, thank you. I don't think I even read it. Oh, thank you. Bit of a yikes on the opponent's part there, unless they have another one. Let's go. We finally get to do it. 1/1 indestructible. Basically, they have to have grasp to kill it. Don't shock me. Don't dragonfire me. Don't turn to slag me. Don't... What's the 3-mana one? That does 5. Whatever it is, don't do it. I guess I could have actually... Wow, if I was thinking... No! Ah, that actually goes really well with the other one that we had. The red one. The conspicuous snoop? Whatever it's called. Oh, here we go. We're friggin' doing it right now. So let's... Oh, I guess we can't. Let's equip this here and make it a 3/2. I thought we were going to have mana to equip it there and then sacrifice it with the Hobble Fiend, but we did not, unfortunately. Now we do. Let's equip here. want to swing? No, because I'm going to be trading this. Yeah, I think we just do that. Sack that. Deal 1 to that. And equip it back onto here. And now we've got a huge friggin' 5/4 trample for a few mana. Doing it, doing it, doing it. So what do they have? Shock, maybe? I think they have something. Oh no, wow, whoops. Just instant pass? Do they have slag? Don't have slag. Okay, fine. Discard or sacrifice something? What are you doing? Oh, it's a May. Never mind. I thought you had to. Wow, that's a good card. 4 mana, 3/4s. Sometimes you can loot. Oh, baby. Just look at us go. This is doing it right here. Oh man. Oh, sorry about your 1/1s, buddy boy. So it's gonna be a 7/6 trample. Whew. Smack. We'll just hold it up like we have something. Okay, so we can't swing through. Okay. You have. Oh, Veto. Come on, buddy. Imagine giving that thing lifelink. Oh! Gross. I'll do that. Hit him for 1. Is it worth paying 3 to kill Veto? Hey, doesn't matter. So what I was thinking there was, can we go back to the battlefield? Yeah. Equip that to Veto, sack him to the Hobble Fiend. So that goes up to 4, bring that back. Hobble Fiend would have 3 counters, so it would be, what, a 9/7 trample? And that would basically get past any and all removal. Either way, I think we would have won the next turn. We could just give everything lifelink and swing out, regardless of what we drew anyways. Unless they were able to... Well, even if they removed Hobble Fiend, if it was turned to slag, we would have gotten boned. But if it was anything else, we could have just put the Scythe onto Veto. Veto would have been a 5/7 lifelink. Yeah, so I think we just about had that one wrapped up, depending on what we top deck, depending on what they drew as well. So we don't get goosed. We don't just bomb out our very first draft, which would suck. In between games, more coffee time. Is this a good spot for the camera? I don't know. I don't know where to put it. That's a hand and a freaking half. Finally get to see Chandra. Gosh, that would have been so unfortunate to go the entire draft 0-3, not even get to play our Mythic. Come on. Oh, I should have put that Snoop in. The conspicuous Snoop. Oh well. Hello. Goes well with the Arsonists. And what's our Brash Taunter? Goes really well with that as well. Opponent probably holding open a Grasp, if I had to guess. We have no black cards yet, so we're just gonna keep dumping stuff. Oh, I hope it's not a Grasp, because that would just kill this. That would be so unfortunate. Here it comes. Yep, I knew it. Dang it. I had to go for it. The Lurker, we can just exile that. So, 4. So let's do this. Okay. Fine by me. So they're playing black-white, but they haven't shown any life gain stuff yet, except for the Blood Glutton. Are we just playing mono-red today? Is that... We're playing mono-red today. Let's just hit that now. Keep the beats coming. I think I go Swamp, Chandra, discard next turn. Ooh, maybe not? If this is going to be a grindy game. So here's what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm going to Chandra and Shock. Next turn, we Swamp Fangs. Oh, of course they have it! Oh, why would they ever not? 5 mana Shock. Cool. At least they are also top decking, which is very, very good for us. Just gonna keep the mega beats coming. If they're gonna turn this into a grind fest, I really like having Swindler and Sanctum. Unfortunately, they draw the big card. So if they block, we can kill it. No matter what they block, we kill it. Probably could have waited and tried to gain the 6 life off of that. Oh, no! Oh, gross. So I'm going to get drained for 2 here right off the rip. Do we even have... So we need... Finishing Blow is our only hope against that, right? Oh, we are not doing it here. Done with lands. Brash Taunter would be so sick. We got 2 turns to find it. We've got 1 turn to find it. The lands. Don't pump your creatures. Don't pump your creatures. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. Bummer. So that deck underperformed terribly. Well, maybe it didn't underperform. Maybe it was just bad. Maybe it was just bad. Cool 1-3 there. I felt like we had good cards, just not... It just wasn't coming together. The one game we won, we did it. We did the thing. The Hobble Fiend, the Malefic Scythe, just doing it. Everything else... Everything else was the opposite of doing it, unfortunately. Is there new daily stuff? Let's see. Sure. I'm in for it. Let's get something good. Let's get something good. Then we'll take a break real quick, and that's pretty good. And then we'll go back and run it back for another draft. We will be right back.